Hi, it's Ken McNamara from KRE Race Engines. On this episode of Crimsafe Talking Tech, I'll give you a tour through our race engine shop. When the engines come into our shop, they also get stripped down the back. The engine blocks all get ready for honing. Steel engines for the 360 sprint cars and the V8 supercars, and then the aluminium blocks for the 410 sprint cars. They'll get put in the engine hone over here, which we hone all the blocks to the clearances that we need for road racing or speedway. So this is one of the V8 supercar cylinder heads that's just been getting the seats done after racing at Perth. So they'll get all the valve angles preset to where we have our for that particular cylinder head, and it'll get done, put on a flow bench, tested, and then serviced, ready for the next race to go on. We have machinery to repair stuff. Luke's a qualified engine reconditioner and is doing valves and stuff from the supercar heads. But we have like 12 people here, from parts people to engine builders and engine reconditioners. So it's more specific to what we do in race engines than road car stuff, but their background is you've still got to learn the trade to understand how to use all the machinery and stuff. Everything's labelled and all the mileages are checked of which parts will be replaced on the next build. As you can see, everything's in position so nothing gets mixed up, and we know when it goes from crack testing to machine shop that everything gets looked after and replaced as required. This is one of the engines back from the development series from Perth, so it'll come back. It's done a whole year's racing, so it'll get stripped down, everything get checked, and then it'll be ready for the next race up in Townsville. This is one of our sprint car engines, done a season's racing, so you see it's just getting torn down. It'll, same thing, will be crack tested and all the parts will be inspected, mileage will be checked, and then get rebuilt to race September this year. This is one of our engines going back together for the next round. It's had all the machining done, new pistons, lifters, and everything checked, and all the mileage is done, parts replaced as required, and it'll have the cylinders put on this afternoon and be on the dyno tomorrow. So this is a complete engine that's all been assembled, ready to go on the dyno. It's got the cylinder heads on, the inlet manifold, airbox tray, all the wiring. Here's a motor ready, finished on the dyno. It'll be run up, bed in, everything checked, no leaks, no dramas, mapping's good, and make sure it's within 4-5 horsepower of where it needs to be depending on weather conditions. And if it's all good, probably on here for probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then it'll come off, be serviced, and then taken over the race team for the next event.
Buying security screens? Most Crimsafe lookalikes can pop out in just a few seconds, but the real Crimsafe doesn't, thanks to its patented screw clamp. Cheap lookalikes can pop out because they're only held in with a piece of plastic. But Crimsafe screw clamp locks the mesh and spreads the impact. Crimsafe resists attack and corrosion, and now has the ultimate warranty, 15 years. Ask for a demonstration today, because if it's not Crimsafe, it's not Crimsafe.